Wir teilen die Leute hier immer weiter. Dann haben wir auch USA. Muss nur noch einer kommen, verstehst, mit kräftigem Haar und einer guten Stimme. Dann habt ihr den nächsten Onkel Donald. Mach ich euch gern.
Oh, is it that time already? First things first. I finally found a fitting platform. Took me long enough, but I'm now over at Odyssey. After I mentioned on the Reddits that I can't get authenticated because I don't have a phone, some nice library person handled that for me. And since, besides dislikes, they also have comment notifications, unlike over at BitChute, I never noticed because nobody writes me anyway, I'm gonna upload here first to give you another incentive to leave the YouTubes. To BitChute then right after though. To YouTube then maybe a day later. Depends on the topic. Oh, and don't worry, if you like my random stuff, I'll keep posting that too. And if you want to see everything as soon as possible, find me over here. Oh, and just so you know, you don't need a cell phone number to write comments. Oh, hello to you, my first follower. It really feels like freedom, being able to respond to comments without the fear of deletion. Well, and for what's coming up, I'm gonna need that comment section censorship free. Not that I'm expecting that much traffic either way. This might sound weird, but I'm actually glad that hardly anyone cares about my channel. Remember that catch-22 I've mentioned? Like I said, my meager views fix that situation. And in turn, it makes it all about the few people who have found and not abandoned me. To you guys, I apologize. I'm gonna make 2 warning videos before I release my findings, but you probably won't take them seriously. And this is a Pandora's box kinda situation. Once you know, there is no going back. Think of it like the guy in the Matrix who wanted back in.
He planted that doubt in her head. That little nagging sensation you're going to have to be strong to resist. You can't kill an idea, can you? Not once it's made a home. There.
Once you're out, you're out. And this isn't some unprovable shit either, like we're living in an actual Matrix or some god existing out there. It's way worse than that. At least for the overarching majority. For the few outliers, this should actually be the opposite. Assuming those exist. Well, I hope they do. They are the main reason why I'm doing this. Looking for potential Jedis, so to speak.
I sense a presence, yet see nothing.
No, unfortunately there are no superpowers involved in this. Sorry. Though there is a reason why I mentioned both The Matrix and Star Wars. Because they are proof that no one has figured this out yet. Not even the people who made them. And especially not the people who make explanation videos. Not for a lack of trying though.
You've been stumbling around the fringes of this one for ages. Or were you too bored to notice the pattern?
Where are the great thinkers of today? Can you name even one living philosopher? Yeah, me neither. Let's see what our time has to offer. Race and identity studies? Oh crap. Marxists and communists thought in the last half century? What the fuck? Refers to himself as an infidel. My kinda guy. Nothing really special here though. Primarily known as a major proponent of gender theory and criticism. Someone's good fucking lord. Maybe the source is contaminated. Let's try somewhere else. Colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Yeah. Stay away from the fork. Modern Marxist? Cornel West? How do I know that name? Activist? Socialist? Yeah, okay. I'm sure they all have a fine collection of degrees, but I don't see anything life-changing or even noteworthy they have to share with the world. This is all surface-level stuff. Marxism, gender bullshit, some linguistics. Harvard promised me 3 men in a boat. Or at least a trolley ride through the cave where the red and blue pill monkeys are making the black and white pills in. Is this really the best our time has to offer? Makes me feel like when I found out that genius level IQ starts at 130. Honestly, my first thought back then was, they let anybody in here, don't they? I expected it to start at least 170. I mean, even we had a girl in class that told us she had an IQ of 138. I then started calling her that, 138. Which she was proud of. Kinda proved my point. Not that I know anything with my 85, but with that kind of competition, I'll be warden of this prison in no time.
85's gonna be in charge. Jesus, give us a break.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna disappoint. For what I have to share is almost everywhere. And I think on a subconscious level, you all know about it. That's why it's even in pop culture works like The Matrix, Star Wars, or if you're into older stuff, the Bible even. It's in politics, relationships, religion, social justice, safe spaces and hate speech, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. It's there for anyone to see, but nobody has figured it out yet. And the black and white pill nonsense is the most tangible proof of that. But I'm also not expecting these overeducated bullshitters to figure it out. But none of the dead philosophers did either. I then had my hopes set on our spiritual guide, Hale Lobster. But he also is wandering in the dark. But I'm not. Little old me. No title, no degrees, not a penny to my name. I figured all this out myself, without anyone to guide me, no one to teach me, no laboratory, not even a library. And this isn't me being full of myself. Considering the competition, and I'm talking the dead ones here, not these clowns, it's astonishing that I'm the one who put it all together. Seriously, I'm surprised my own self.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Though, it's not like it just came to me. I do have proof of work. But enough of that for now. Like I said in this video, I'm big on respecting other people's choices. So I'll make 2 videos, in which I will ask you what Morpheus should have asked Neo. And only if you meet both criteria, watch the third. Not telling you what to do, I'm just trying to be considerate here. Or maybe I'm just full of it. Anyway, there's also the possibility that someone else has figured this out but didn't have the opportunity to share it yet. Or maybe he was wise enough not to. Either way, should someone know what I'm talking about and go all spoiler network on me, here's my receipt. Oh, and remember, I'll upload it to Odyssey and BitChute first. Fun and happiness.
I have a pretty lit friend on the right who I won't say his name, but who has a whole theory that Germany is the worst country in the history of civilization. Because starting, and he's very, very Catholic, starting with Martin Luther and the Reformation.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
he goes through every 1,500 years, something has come from Immanuel Kant. Something comes out of Germany that is destructive to the rest of the Western values, ending with the Green Movement in Germany. He's like, I have evidence that Germany's, no offense to any of your German listeners, Germany is
German.
the worst
Yeah,
country in the history of the Western civilization. It's a pretty funny theory.
Wait till they get a load of me.